A new season of NFL football is here, and we're off in 2023 on EA Sports. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone.
No.
And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Jones looking to throw right away. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Throwing Jones. Going out wide, finds Chubb. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 45-yard line.
A guy coming off his best season as a pro. Here's Nick Chubb. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Now Jones. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Jones looking to change the play. Now Jones on 1st and 10. Across the middle and into the hands of Ridley. Now they'll change things up. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Jones. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. And this will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's 3rd and short.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Off play action, Jones. And it'll be intercepted. It's Marte Mapu. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive.
1st and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it's 2nd down. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage, good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So that as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right, you're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. There to make the tackle, Jonathan Abram. Boy, I tell you, the schedule makers got it right here in Week 1. A lot of great games today. And another Buffalo and the Jets right here in this very stadium tomorrow night. Won't that be fun? But of these two teams, Charles, Giants and Cowboys, which one do you think is the bigger threat to Philadelphia in the NFC East?
As we start here right now, it's got to be Dallas. How explosive are they offensively? Extremely. And on the defensive side of the ball, they take it away from teams. But don't count out the Giants. Their defense, they get out here with a lot of pressure. If their quarterback continues to grow, look out.
And it's incomplete.
What a bomb.
And they turn it over. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And the Giants are going to get the football back. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And one of the things we like to hit on every year are the new rule changes. So we got to do with deadlines and roster construction and such. But the two kind of caught my eye, Charles. One is the option to fair catch a kickoff and have it come out to the 25 like it does in college. You like that?
I don't. I don't like it at all. I don't like it in college. I don't like it in the NFL. I want to have something different, and I really wanted the special teams coaches to be a little bit more involved. But I do understand why the league is doing it. They believe it promotes safety, and it's hard to argue against that.
What about, this is the other one, guys can now wear the number 0. We've already seen some make the switch, Calvin Ridley, DeAndre Swift, Braxton Berrios, amongst others.
Yeah, and you know something, when you see those guys make that move, I don't mind that at all right? A little more expressionism for these guys. I love it. I just think we didn't go far enough. What about 00, like Jim Otto used to wear or Kenny Burrow used to wear? Let's add that back to the NFL jerseys.
Would have been a decently long field goal, 51 yards from here, but instead they're going to go for it. Back to throw. Jones. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. It's DJ Turner who's got it. There he goes left side. And he takes this one back.
That's what he does best.
And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point.
I had safety help, so probably wouldn't have been a touchdown, but maybe a first down.
And they'll accept that penalty. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll start things off with a handoff to Chubb. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they work this one.
Bro, that's crazy. Had him back there.
Jones now throwing on 1st down. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. Now a 2nd and 10.
Hey, alert.
Off the play fake. Jones. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 36. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. His throw incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 15-yard line. Again, he'll drop to throw. Dumps this to his running back, Chubb. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Operating from the gun, Jones. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. It's a foot race. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Butker now to add the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Yeah, me too. I'm going to test out fields for a few more games.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick.
Yeah, I only touched the ball once.
Away. The returner, Trey Tucker, going to bring this one out. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And he's going to be out of bounds on the return. Not a great return. They'll start back around the 17.
Okay, here we go.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And, Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are...
Come on, I almost picked that off, bro. I read that shit the whole way.
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams trying to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
They're going to try and throw. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. Ball at the 20-yard line. This out quickly to Williams. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. So the completion good for...
Second and 4 at the 14-yard line.
On play action, Fields sliding out of the pocket. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down.
Apparently not.
It was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Well, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback. When those extra defenders on the field, dime package, lots of speed.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Pass is caught for a first, but he's looking for more. The fake field goal catches everyone by surprise. And the Cowboys are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes the score 21-0.
21. Giants nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Here we go, hey.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Lewis Seen, and he's going to take this one back.
He got hit, so that's probably why.
Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
And this is
He dropped that Kyle Pitts stuff.
Like a sure 6 points, but he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there. They'll fake the handoff.
Very fast.
And the Giant
Kyle Pitts super fast. He's like 92, 93.
3rd and 20.
A 10-yard loss on the play.
Back to throw. Fields. The 20. 5. Touchdown, Cowboys. Kyle Pitts. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Cowboys continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point by Butker is on target. And a route is on here in this first half. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the fourth quarter, but you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's one interception, we're still in the first half, I'm about to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared.
False start.
And put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him.
Yeah.
Make sure you get
Happens
some
when you
throws
try to
that he's
audible
going to be
too
able to
much.
complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
Back to throw. Jones throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the
Linebacker is so slow with the change of direction.
They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
Here we go.
With momentum.
They go play action here on first down. He's got a man. That's Keenan Allen. And
He's good at now.
Inside the 35 and just
But if he loses more momentum.
They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Now Jones going to change it up here. They'll look to throw again. And it's out.
Oh, he got cracked.
Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Following the fumble recovery, Fields. He's airing it out for Williams. And that's caught at the 25. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. A big play here for Dallas. 49 yards. On first down, it's Fields. And his throw here is incomplete.
Basically, you're not going to outwork 2 guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else for the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much.
Touchdown! Tyreek Hill. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes this 35-0 now. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Nah, I've been blitzing. Last game I didn't blitz. I was playing Madden zone.
Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the line,
I haven't made any trade, nothing.
Get something out. And my
Oh, that was
goodness,
crazy.
another interception.
Snaggies.
Ringo picks it off, and they will take over at the 26-yard line. Well, that is now his 5th interception thrown in this game, and Charles, you've got to tip your cap to this defense. I mean, they have been so impressive reading these passes, stepping in those lanes, and picking them off.
Yeah, sometimes the best offense is an excellent defense, and they've done exactly that. What do you think, partner? A season's worth of highlights in just 4 quarters? I think that's what we're seeing from this group.
He'll buy some time right. That pass caught. It's Williams. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Achane diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown. Butker on for the PAT. And the route is on here in this first half.
Makes the score Cowboys 42.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. Oh, some strong running.
Missed.
This will not go down. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
2nd and 10.
Hey, go, Rico.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And obviously not fooling anybody here as they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And they will get to him behind the line, but the clock continues to tick down. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
42. Giants nothing.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Nwangu now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here we go, son.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
On 1st down, back to Achane. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Fields. Got his man. It's Bo Melton. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Call that a very strong gain of 24. They'll run, Achane. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And here he'll get it down to the 7. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up.
A lot can go wrong when you call a play like this down in the red zone, but that's where you appreciate this from your head coach. He's not afraid to trust his guys to do the right thing, and as a player, that means an awful lot.
Gets it to Hill. It's a jet sweep. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. Fields going to get this one out on the perimeter. Touchdown, Cowboys! Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Cowboys take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Here's Jones, throwing to start the drive. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities.
That's what my last
to
opponent said.
Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Operating from the gun, Jones. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And now here is another interception. It's Marte Mapu, and the Cowboys are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. The drive starts with a run from Achane. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. He'll get it here on the jet sweep. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. Well, we've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league. No question about it. That wasn't the biggest.
Oh, a first mistake for
Oh, you asshole.
as it's intercepted. And the Giants are going to take possession here at their own 33. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Here's Nick Chubb as they try to fire up this run game. They'll get it across the 35. It'll be 2nd down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 36, Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Jones on 1st down. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Troy Anderson. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a toss right side. Achane with it. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown!
What? I won.
Devon Achane making quite a splash with his
Trash took the
2nd
ball.
touchdown in his
I won a
NFL
game like that like last
debut.
week.
And the
It was,
Cowboys are able to strike quickly to
I think it was like
add
week
on their
18
lead.
or like week 17. I was playing my boy Tone. He was up. I had no timeouts left. He ran the ball, and I stripped the ball. I ended up winning.
Team out there for the Cowboys as they run up
Crazy
to
ass
send
game.
this one away.
You won't be seeing me try to punch the ball all the time.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Definitely. It doesn't work all the time, but when it does, it'd be clutch.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Looking to throw. Jones. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Now Jones on 1st and 10. And now here is another interception. Picked off by... Now he's
fumbled.
It's a loose football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
Okay, this isn't one where you want to take the game tape and hold it up as an example, do you? I mean, you talk about frustrating all the way through. And that last error,
that's funny.
I think that crystallizes it, doesn't it?
Absolutely. That's and a big loss here as he's taken down. And award that sack to Boogie Basham. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Here's Fields. Into the hands of Williams across the formation. Now he's loose at the 40. Jamison Williams.
Have I? No.
Jamison Williams.
Can't. Not in 6-minute quarters. It's too tough.
Cowboys are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend.
I did score 100 once, but I think it was 7 quarters, like 2 Maddens ago.
This one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Most I scored this Madden was probably like
kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And running with power here. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Here we go.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. Good move at the 30. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Throwing Jones.
No way he dropped that.
Ill-advised throw there.
No way.
Complete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
And my goodness, another interception. It's Marte Mapu, and the Cowboys force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. To the outside, that's complete to Williams. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Here we go, son.
2nd and a couple.
At the 35-yard line.
Hey, can't. EQ. Sit high.
Off play action, Fields. This ball down the field for Pitts. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown.
That was your head top.
Kyle Pitts with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. touchdowns. And the Cowboys continue to run up the score. They lead it big here in the fourth. Extra point by Butker is on target. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week one because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 2. Now Jones. There's another catch by the running back, Nick Chubb. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's punch it in. Let's punch it.
Operating from the gun, Jones. And now here is another interception. It's DJ Turner who's got it. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
They certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. 85 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Hey, Ken.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Devon Achane now with his 3rd touchdown in his first ever NFL game. And the Cowboys take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
Okay, here we go.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Here we go.
It's been a tough go for them. It's still without any points here in the fourth quarter and a big deficit, Charles. But they moved the football on some drives. They just haven't had any points.
Yeah, I know in their minds they're thinking the game plan has actually been working. We just haven't scored points. Well, isn't that the bottom line, partner? To put points on the board. So if you're moving it and you're not scoring, is it really working? Right now, they've got nothing left to lose. They might as well go for broke.
On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And some room to roam now. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
On 1st and 10 is Spiller. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Troy Pride that time gets the tackle. From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. Chubb will get the call running left. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
You know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Chubb on the counter. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. On the counter, it's Spiller. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 13-yard line.
Right back to Spiller on 2nd down. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on 1st down quickly negated. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes a defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Caleb Farley. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. So not just a blowout win for them today, Charles, but a shutout blowout win as well. Clearly just a superior effort on both sides of the ball.
Hey, didn't it feel like you get a touchdown, you get a touchdown, and then the defense jumped up and said, hold it, we're getting involved as well. You're exactly right. Big points, both sides contributing, a full team win.
So for the Cowboys, you can't ask for a better start as they pitch a shutout here in the opener. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they go...
Stop, here we go, bucket off the pick and roll. Shit, gotta go, we don't move it scary. Last time a shed a tear, that when Prince died. Cause if we rockin', then you know we rockin' like it's Slipknot. See, this ain't basketball at halftime. We on switch sides. She thinks she love me, but she fell in love with my rich side.